Superb. Superb.
Welcome to the Real Shit Talkers. It's your boy. It's your man. I ain't say it's your boy no more. It's your man. The motherfucking dragon, Matt. And to my left, he's usually on my right hand. Today on my left hand, he acting really different.
My seat got taken from my guy to it.
State your name, gangster.
Yeah, I know who it is. It's Alex D. motherfucking Hill. You know, normally Jack sit here, but Jesus got a call somewhere, so he had to go.
Apparently Jesus walks. But, of course, the Savior of Saviors is here to my right side. Please state your name.
What up, everybody? It's your girl Smooches.
Look, she did her own drop today. I even introduced her. I remembered. Today is Mythbusters version of sex. Yes, we don't have any rights to Mythbusters. Just let you guys know.
I don't know.
But this is Sex Busters.
They don't have the rights to that show no more.
They don't have the rights to that show, huh?
Before we go on, I want to say congrats to you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
The dragon became a father again.
I don't want to say congratulations to him. You know why? I got this home depot application for that one too. Everybody's about to get a job in the house.
All of them about to get a job.
Everybody about to start working. They're gonna be like, that baby not hold screws. He not hold screws. He gonna put that screw in that box.
This is the last of the Mohegans because something is being done about it. All right, I don't have to state it, but something's being done about it.
You want to get a skip?
Me. Nah, me.
I think so.
Nah, it's gonna be me. I'm gonna hit a couple of these shin skate low blows.
No more.
Permanently sit.
I gotta get a good doctor because you know the testosterone levels be driving. I need them to juice me right in the neck. They were like, just
telling you, start looking like The Rock. I'll be like, hey. I'm like, hey, hit the neck, please. Matter of fact, hit both sides. I want to be Jack.
I wonder what is he taking.
You know
like, listen, even though Rock, yes, that's still my boyfriend, but I wonder what he's taking.
You know, he taking all these deals.
Damn, can you imagine? Dude, I take every deal. They're like, you want to be in the gay porn? I guess.
Like, why not?
Why not? I'm about to be Jack tomorrow. Yo, you ever thought about that? It's start up a good Mythbuster thing. Why? I don't know. Maybe not early 2000s. I mean, not the 2000 versions, but I remember in the 90s, all the gay guys had really good physiques. Like, remember that? All the gay guys had really good physiques. And you're sitting there like,
all the gay dudes back then looked like what the equivalent of Blake Murphy looked like in WWE now.
Yeah, like they had really.
They were just like, they were just built and just smooth.
It's like, smooth. I don't know if you got maybe I don't know if you're not one. We're from up north, so we see the ones from New York and whatever. I remember back in the early 90s or late 90s, all the gay guys, right? Shout out to if you was one of these gay guys, we just had a really good body. They had the aesthetic body everybody tries to get now, right? And it was smooth. And you'd be like, you didn't. And back then you couldn't. See, I came from a West Indian family, so gay was bati, all that. We don't play that game, but so you couldn't really ask them, "Hey man, what's your workout?" Because then he'd be a smart ass to be like, balls, and then I gotta slap shout you. But
maybe we're gonna jump a hate crime before it was the super hate crime.
Before it was a hate crime, but back then it really. I know it sounds bad, but they really didn't have too much rights. It's bad. I mean, now, of course, you know what I mean.
About it.
Yeah, they didn't. They didn't really have it, yo. It was terrible when they used to make jokes about finding, you know, gay guys and beating them up or whatever.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, that was remember those days? Jeez, now it's kind of like cringing. You're like, ugh, don't do that.
Like, hey, what are you doing over there?
Like,
leave that man alone.
Leave that man alone, yeah. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, it was bad. Before it's still kind of bad now.
Before you walk by and be
nah,
like,
it can't
oh,
be
man.
that bad. Huh?
Yeah, before you walk by and be like, ah, man, he getting his ass whooped.
In some parts of the world.
Now you be like, hey, that's a hate crime. You better stop that. I'm calling the cops.
Yeah, because you know, I in America, I feel like we just found the time. We found the way to kind of be like, all right, listen, who cares? You know, like the only people who really cares about gay people are people who are secretly gay. Usually the ones who are secretly gay are super religious, right? And but even then, yeah, even then, you know, you know what I'm saying? Both. So usually, like, who cares? Like, I don't care if you like a dick in your butt. If you like coochie, I know what I like.
You can like what you like.
And I like what I like. You know what I mean? I'm saying, but don't get twisted. Anybody come near my butt, fucking fighting dogs. I don't know how they could do that. It takes a special human being
to take a dick in ass.
I don't think I want to fight you. Honestly, like I think if I was,
you were different kind of strong then.
I remember I went to
at least your asshole
is. I remember I went to a fight right in New York, right. It was one of those smokers, so I can't say the name. But I went to a fight, and this gay guy, I didn't know he was gay until someone said it, right? I don't know why, but he definitely confirmed it, right? And he head kicked the shit out this dude. I can't remember his name, but he had kicked the shit out this guy, yo. Knocked him clean out of his eyes. But I was like, yo, you know what? It's a special human being that could be gay. Like a gay man. Like if you're a bottom, that's a special human being. I don't want to fight you. I feel like you could take different type of pain than I could take. And that's just a level I don't strive to get to. Like don't want to strive to fight for, you know?
True.
Maybe that's why, you know, I'm not in the UFC right now because I don't want to fight guys like that, you know? Like, I feel like they could just take certain things I can't take.
Like, nigga lock up with you and be like, you know I'm gay, I can take all the hits. You be, no!
Oh, you think that's the first time I felt punishment? I'm like, oh, no, it's about to get it. She's going to, by any means, he's going to try to take it. I don't know.
That's your worst fear. Being a fighter, somebody secretly be gay and get you from behind.
I think maybe that's the reason why I am a fighter. That is scary, dogs. That is scary, yo.
That is pretty terrifying.
That's fucking scary. I don't care what anybody tell you. Well, I mean, all right, let's start off this Mythbuster thing. But before we start off this Mythbuster thing, shout out to our sponsor, X's Energy Drink. The best energy drink that you will ever have. If you want your own box of X's, the description is in the comment box on our live YouTube channel below. It's Amway/Killer Kawabo. Ask me to spell it? No. I failed so many times on this show trying to spell. The shout out to Killer Kawabo, that's my boy. I failed so many times. So it's in the description. It's Amway.com/Killer Kawabo, and you can order yourself your own X's energy drink. Okay, I'm telling you, it's awesome because they got like root beer, fruit punches. They got the spring collection. They got the Just Juices, which is all great juice. They still keep you active. You don't get that weird crash. I love it. Love it so far. Love it so far. Sometimes I use it before. I don't like using stimulants before a workout though because I feel like it's cheating. But I use sometimes if I know I'm dog tired because I worked like 100 hours or something like that, I'll grab me a thing of X's, and it brings me right over that level where I just need to get through, you know what I'm saying? And then I don't get that crazy crash and I get all jittery because I'm super sensitive to stimulus. So that's why I'm talking a lot now because I had coffee.
He did. He had coffee.
Yeah, I just had some coffee too. I just had a latte.
I was going to drink an X's, and I was just like, coffee and an X's, I must want to die today. So.
No, a coffee and X's to the head, your wife calling you like, where you at? I've been in the gym for 4 hours. I don't know.
I would have to. Like, even when I got here, I had to do something. You know what I'm saying? But shout out. Let's get to this Mythbusters. This is more your thing. No, it's your thing. Later, I was like, wait, your thing.
I don't have no Mythbusters.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just do things and somebody go, that does this, or I'm like, what? Well, I'm still doing it.
I'm trying to get the YouTube on my phone, but it don't want to come. Let's get gay. Boom. Thank you. See, look at you. That's why you work this. Okay.
That sounded so good.
Oh, guys, don't forget, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're watching us live, you can interact with us on the YouTube live. We will talk to you back. Okay, we don't care. We are also now on Spotify. We are part of the Spotify family now. So go follow us on Spotify too. Tell your mom, your grandmom, your sister, daddy, your public service announcer. Yeah, tell them all.
Public service announcer.
So give me a sex myth thing that you wanted to talk about.
Okay. Well, I have a whole list of them here. So let's start with the first one. Myth: size equals satisfaction. And it says here.
That's a myth?
Yes.
Is it a myth?
I believe so.
Dude, okay, hold on. Time out. No. Hold on, time out. Okay, 'cause we're not just going to bypass it.
Okay.
Right? Okay. So, you telling me maybe you've been satisfied by a 5er and more than you've been satisfied by a 9er?
Yes, I can say I've had some good small penis before.
Good small penis?
Yes.
Like I about to say, good small penis.
That's very interesting, yeah. So you really don't need the...
No, because I think some people think because it's bigger, it's going to be more satisfying, and sometimes it's not.
They just want to get their insides destroyed.
Because a lot of guys with big dicks, they just like stick it in and start going to town and just start wrecking you, and they don't even, and they think it feels good because it's big, when sometimes it feels like you're just getting punched in your uterus.
Oh, Sean.
But I want to read
else?
what it says here.
Do you know anything about this?
Oh yeah, I'm a stomach destroyer.
You're a stomach destroyer, huh?
That's my fault.
Was it you who also put someone in the hospital because of destroying uteruses?
Hey man, that ain't my fault.
I heard rumors about this. I don't know, these 2 individuals. I don't know. They went by Boogie Squad. I don't know. Something about putting them in hospitals. But I wouldn't know nothing about it. It's not like I'm juggy or anything like that.
Why it says so. It says,
okay, what?
It says penis size is more important to a man's ego than a woman's pleasure. Wait, my phone.
More important to a man's ego than a woman's pleasure?
Yes. And it says the G-spot is located 2 inches inside the vagina. Wait,
2 inches inside the vagina.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, you know what that means. If you working with something, listen to me. You're good. You're okay. Don't worry about it. Don't be mad about your penis size anymore. You got 3 inches on you, dogs? The G-spot's 2 inches in. You only really need 2 inches. No, you want 3 inches just so you could go right past it and come back and keep rubbing back and forth. So, my small penis guys.
Wait, like
power to you, brothers. Power to you.
It exited out. Let me bring it back up.
That's funny as hell. Who's about that? You only 3 inches. You in there? Oh my God, you are so fucking stupid.
It says the G-spot is located 2 inches inside the vagina, and the head of the penis stimulates the G-spot while thrusting. A big penis often misses the G-spot completely. It may be down to individual preferences, but the size has nothing to do with satisfaction.
So now what I read what I learned in this book, I don't know, Karma Sutra, whatever they call it, these style, the Tao. It's not like I studied it. Anyway, what I read, it's more of the shape of the man's penis.
That too.
Like if you got that J, yo, you know someone got that
curve.
J? Do you got somebody got that? You got that letter J. Anyway, so you got that J, right? You're good because every time that curve come through, you can hit the spot automatically.
That is true.
But guys who have like that lazy Jones, you know, the ones that sit at the bottom, you know what I mean? It don't really want to go all the way up. It want to sit at the bottom because it's too heavy, you know? They got to work more, so they got to put you in more angles. You know what I'm saying? They got to they got to put you in power driver positions so that they could go in the front.
I believe that's true because that's just based off experience.
So all I'm saying is if a woman has to be in power driver position to get off, there might be something wrong with him. Like he has a lazy penis and his penis don't want to go up. It wants to go down. Whatever. Is everybody good?
You got me laughing, fucking misspelling words. Hello.
Everybody good? Tag me in that. Because I never get to it on my Facebook. I don't even get on Facebook like that no more.
I know. That's why I'm gonna take you.
Yo, ever since I stopped getting on Facebook, yo, my timeline sucked, dick.
That's what happened, man.
Terrible. People like, hey, have you seen us on Facebook? No, I don't go up there. It's too much bullshit up there now. It's like too many people complaining. Oh, I'm gonna catch you in the street. No, you're not. You ain't gonna do nothing.
Facebook is so annoying.
Yeah.
So annoying.
So the hook of the J. That's you're about to have a good time.
Yeah, I expect a good time.
Do we know people with J's?
I know that one porn star with that J.
You know somebody with J. He's on dragons. But go ahead. What's the next one?
Okay. It says there's no scientific evidence that the taste of semen is affected by foods and beverages.
I believe that.
I don't. Because let me tell you.
Or pussy taste
I
for the
believe that.
ladies.
That's bullshit. Listen, I'm gonna holler at you guys about something.
So, do that mean you taste like weak protein?
Listen, I taste like. What I heard is that I taste like oranges.
You know why?
I taste like oranges.
You know why?
You better get your citrus in.
You know why? Because you're a tangerine nigga.
That's all right.
Yeah, it says while research shows that the sodium content of semen does vary among males, suggesting that some may taste, they put taste in quotes, better than others. Urologists generally say men can't modify the taste of semen.
Okay, but you can modify how much sodium's in the semen, right? Could by how much salt, right? If you have a lot of salt in your system, all right. The same thing like sweating, right? If you decide if you have too much salt in your system, your sweat tastes like salt, right? Because you're expunging all that stuff out of your system. You like salty? You got salty sweat? Your sweat tastes good? Mine do too, yo. It don't burn the eye. Like I had people like, I got sweat in my eye, it burns. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, how do you got burning eyes from sweat?
That shit burn the shit from my booty. They be like, sure you're right. I be like,
yeah, I'm like, that's weird, right? That's weird, right? Take care of yourself, people. Cut the shit. Now I forgot where I was going with this. Hold on. Bring it back. Somebody bring it back.
You were talking about sodium.
Good. Okay, so if that's the case, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it true that certain fruits and stuff does help clean out a woman, right? Like cranberry juice helps clean out the woman. They always tell you cranberries, pineapple.
Yeah.
Right. It helps, right?
It
right?
helps
so isn't that affecting it in some type of way? So
urinary tract.
Right. So, but isn't it affecting it some type of way? And they might tell you, like, I don't lick the urinary tract. You're lying ass bitch. That means you don't eat coochie. There's no way. There's no way.
Yeah,
like, you don't even know. She don't even know where the urinary tract is. You think you can find it?
Part.
Huh?
I guess that's why they threw in the sodium level part. That say, some men taste better due to their sodium levels.
I know I don't taste like Sprite.
Sprite,
I don't taste Sprite. You know how much Sprite I drink. I should taste like Sprite and apple juice.
And
I'll tell you, neither one.
Oh yeah, listen. If you start tasting like Sprite, we're gonna bottle yours up and sell it by the can.
Yeah, I guess they're saying the sodium. It can vary. The sodium level can vary. How.
But they just said that there's no way that could change your taste. But now they're saying that depending on what you're eating and stuff.
I'm gonna read it again. It says while research shows that sodium content of semen does vary among males, suggesting that some may taste better than others. But urologists generally say men can't modify the taste.
How many of these urologists was sucking down semen?
I don't know who they asked.
It's not how many. It's not how many. It's what school they went to. Because there's only 3 universities you go to for these kind of tests, and 9 out of 10 these 3 universities go get people on the street like, hey, come here, you want me $50? I'm ask you some questions real quick.
Here's a cup of semen. Tell me how it tastes.
Hey, yo, listen, I nutted in this cup. Go ahead.
they might tell them, hey, energy drink.
I mean, if you really want to do this test, right, you will have to probably hire a whole lot of hookers. Right? I mean, right?
Probably
you need professional expertise, like get you some
or maybe you just hire couples.
Probably not. You're on a university.
Couples, like,
you're on a university.
You eat this.
You can ask almost any chick that's probably done it just to be doing it. And the woman
tells reports back about how her man just.
Yo, listen, I knew a chick that. Anyway, let's just say she knew when my diet changed.
I can tell you, it does taste. It can vary from day to day. I think so.
Look at me. I know.
All right, cool.
No, I think this one is more referring to like people. They think if they eat a ton of pineapples or something, they're literally gonna taste like pineapples, and that's not true.
Listen,
That's not true. Like you may taste pleasant, like you don't taste bitter, you don't taste like
if you
old
taste
mayonnaise and electricity. Like
what? Wow. Old mayonnaise and electricity.
Some people can be nasty in their
You ever taste electricity?
But I'm just saying, like, you're not literally gonna taste like a bowl of fruit. You're not gonna somebody's not gonna put their mouth on you and be like, oh, you taste like pineapple. Listen, I'm gonna ask you a question real quick. Nah, maybe I shouldn't ask you.
No, go ahead. You already hit it.
Yeah, you already brought it.
Was there ever that one person that you just taste and you were just like, I could live right here?
No.
Never?
Everybody tastes the same.
Everybody tastes the same?
Everybody tastes the same.
What?
You ain't got no taste buds, dogs.
I told you I don't have that.
You ain't got no taste.
My tongue? I don't have many of them.
So everybody tastes, because you ain't tasting nothing.
Nah, only thing I taste is Sprite. Because that's it. That little acetate, that's about it. That's it.
What? Seriously?
Yeah, I got big spots on my tongue that's missing taste buds. It's born like that. My son like that too.
No, you know why?
I'm dying.
I told you. I told you.
Well, maybe you can't taste certain flavors because there's spots on your tongue that's dedicated to tasting certain flavors like sour, sweet,
I can taste
bitter.
sour, sweet. I don't know about bitter because
you may be missing some of that.
Because they said that thing with the Switch cartridges. They was like they have a coating on it that you taste, and it gives you this bad aftertaste. So dogs and kids would not eat them. And I see niggas on YouTube lick up and go into like this cringing face because they can't get tail tongue. I licked my cartridge and I was like,
which cartridge?
Nah. The one I got just at the house now.
Wait, what cartridge?
The Switch, the games, the little game. They put a coating on them. If you like put it in your mouth, it gives you this horrible taste of like windshield wiper fluid and battery acid. It just gives you this bad taste. And everybody on YouTube did it. Was like it's the most nastiest thing in the world. I got my damn thing. I was like, I don't taste it. I was like, I must be really tired because I can't taste death.
You know,
you may be missing some receptors.
I used to lick batteries.
What? Why?
Why is the first time I'm hearing of this?
I was a kid, yo. I was a kid, guys.
Why am I just hearing about this?
I used to wait, right after they being used, I pull them out and lick it, and they got the little electric shock at the end.
What?
You just a masochist. I knew it. I do you like the danger like that.
I love danger. I'm so stupid.
You're like,
I brought that up. We was talking about licking stuff. I just thought about I used to lick the batteries, yo. I was like, I was a kid. I used to pop them off right as soon as they was being used. And the batteries start getting warm. You pull that out like that, lick it. You got a little charge on your tongue.
Oh my God, son. You are so fucking retarded. Now every time I look at you with a battery head, I'm just gonna start thinking, hey, put it down. Put it down, bro. Put it down. Put it down.
I was young though. It's not recent. I mean, I just thought about it. Just remember.
How young were you?
I was young. Like it wasn't bad. It was hilarious though.
Now I'm trying to think of young Matthew laying in the bathroom. Now I'm going to be stuck in my head for the rest of the day.
You know why I think it was? Because I kept, you keep being told, you seen somebody get shocked by an electrical socket, and you're like, well, I can't do that. I can't touch that electrical socket, right? But you felt that charge before. I was like, oh, I wonder how that tastes. And I was like,
oh, shit, you're so fucking dumb.
This is why you need to watch your kids, people. You need to watch your kids, yo.
Oh, shit.
I was doing dumb shit when I was left by myself.
Oh, man. Got my stomach hurt. Shut your ass up, you fucking ass.
But now, Gucci eating skills is crazy.
Yeah, we're getting shot in batteries. I don't understand how those things go to head.
I got the power.
I'm leaving it alone.
That's why I got the Barry Allen tongue. I don't mess around if y'all want to.
I'm not going no further than I'm leaving it just
true.
like what you said.
I want the beginning sequel about a Flash.
Hi, my name is Matthew.
Hey, my name is Matthew.
And I'm the fastest tongue alive.
I got the fastest tongue alive. It's like I was just a young boy licking batteries.
Oh, shit.
And then my life changed forever.
My eyes are tearing up. Shut your ass up.
That is hilarious, yo.
All right. Laughing too hard. Oh my God.
What's the next
thing?
I feel like some of these people should know.
Oh God.
Already. This one talks about first time sex. It says the myth that a female who has sex for the first time and will always hurt. And it says that's not true.
Mm-hmm.
And it says the
every time.
first time sex should
Does it? You would know?
be as likely to hurt as regular time sex.
What?
It says, wait, I think I read it wrong. It says first time sex should be as likely to hurt as regular sex.
Wow.
So I guess getting your cherry pop
don't your body, don't a woman's body start to adjust to like the sex or whatever? You would think.
It can still hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe could still hurt. Anything going inside you hurt.
My first time didn't hurt.
Shut this body down, brother. I'm telling you, try to get up in here.
My first time didn't hurt though, so I can believe that because my first time didn't hurt.
Your first time didn't hurt. Second time.
Monday 10 to
I
4
did.
said bullshit.
I did
Monday
bleed
said
later
bullshit
on
in
though.
capital letters. Me and my wife been together like almost 14 years. Out of those 14 years, it hurt every time.
But isn't that like embracing the pain? Like that's a little masochist. Like if you know the pain is coming, you're like, okay, just give me the pain. I love the pain.
Nah, it's just that you fucked up when you fucked up when you got on the roller coaster. And you got scared, but you enjoyed it, so you keep going back with more.
So you get excited for the sphere.
Yeah, I guess so.
So don't you wait? So wait, I always had this thought. I was like, because being a woman must be crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to kind of be a little masochist because you have to enjoy the pain. You have to enjoy what's happening. That's a little.
It does. You have to learn how to like endure it.
Endure or enjoy it, because don't you still gotta get yours?
So
you ain't gonna. If you don't get yours, then you enjoy it, right? I mean,
I think when you first start, it's painful, and then as you go on,
right,
it starts to feel better because you're more aroused now.
So what they're saying is bullshit, because they saying that your first time to feel like all the time, right? But you're telling me that no, you start to find the arousal in it, right?
Yeah, I get it, yeah.
So whoever wrote that shit need to go find out what's wrong with them, because that's a lie.
Monday said I felt like I was stuck with a hot poker.
Oh.
Oh.
Y'all want to go do something about that? Yeah, right. Hot pokers. That's a sign.
Hot poker.
That's a sign for.
That's the first time. I wasn't there for that.
Oh. First time.
My first time I was
STDs. I'm sorry. What?
my first time I was Gucci.
But,
well, it's not
I already talked about my first time. I'm not gonna talk about it again.
I was Gucci. I don't know about Shorty.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about mine again. But I don't like to talk about it because them, Black Kryptonite. She was on here before. Yeah, she'll go in on me.
How's she doing?
She's doing good actually. She's doing good. I talked to her the other day. Soon. Her birthday just passed, so
I know.
Shout out to Black Kryptonite. Happy birthday. Yeah, birthday just passed. It's pretty cool.
That's what I'm asking. 'Cause I remember her birthday.
Yeah, I think she went on vacation. Everybody going on vacation, but me.
Still trying to figure out why she drove from so far to what you call it again.
I don't know, man, but that drive is looking more and more inviting. Lately, I've been looking up things. I don't want to talk about it now, but I've been looking up things. She drove
from where she lived at in Texas to Atlanta.
For?
Was it uncle?
I don't know.
It was something.
I forgot why.
But I think it was for uncle.
I got too much stuff in my head.
She told him, she was like, I drew him from there to there. He was like, get this guy on the plane. It'd be a lot shorter.
Still, I was like, you take planes all the time, right? Yeah. Why don't you just get on a plane?
Like, I don't understand. Like, I wish somebody be like, I would drive you.
Sometimes I
Florida.
get it, though.
I'd be like, that's cool. That's a great trip. But I might be staying. So you gonna do a long drive back? You gonna take me to that airport?
See, like the adventure of it, I get it. Like when me and you went down to North Carolina, I get the adventure of it because it's. But it ain't happening again. We gonna have the dang on plane, brother. I land in 2 hours.
Let me tell you right now, what adventure? If I had my eyes closed and you went speeding to go pee somewhere on the side of the street.
But it was fun. You know, like, it was fun.
I think that's the most quietest ride we ever had.
No, the most quietest ride is coming back. That was quiet. But when we was going up there, we was definitely fun.
No, that was the most quietest ride. That was the most depressive ride on the way back. Going down, it was the most quietest because we watched Supernatural for like 3 episodes, and he was like, I can't keep watching them, but drive off the road.
Yo, because he has he got the tripod. He got the tripod set up right in like the middle of my dashboard thing. Got the phone there, and I'm sitting there watching Supernatural and driving like. Mind you, we're
driving down a dark ass road, and
I'm like,
dude, you want to watch it? Watch it. I'm looking out for deers, and we just driving. After a while, I realized we have both in the TV like this. I'm like, it's like, so you seen deers? What?
I'm like, put that shit away, B. Can we get to a better road? Yeah, don't drive and watch TV, people.
We like almost died, and it was been our fault.
But it was fun.
Eventually, we had to do that trip again.
I'm not driving.
I ain't say drive, nigga.
Oh, I'm not driving. I'll do the longest I'll do is 4 hours. I'll do a 4-hour drive with you, but I won't. I'm not doing another 10, 15. 4-hour drive. We go to Boston.
What?
Yeah, that's.
They got a lot of good stuff in Boston, dogs. Like food and events.
Philly got a lot of good stuff in there too.
Dude, but I go to Philly.
No, you go to Philly for fights. You don't go to Philly for the sightsee.
If I go to Philly, then I'm going to have to bring the whole fam because everybody going to want to go.
They're going to go regardless.
They're not going to want to go if I go to Boston, though.
Let me tell you right now. The way your life looked at 18, that you be like, think about going to Boston and somebody get on their phone, look up the things in Boston. This is a family trip after this point.
Yeah, it's all right.
You got to go to a place like Saskatchewan. What the hell is that place? Some dirt road with just a ring in the middle of the woods.
My wife definitely want to go. She going to be like, what? You got to do what? How you got to get there? Oh, you have to get on something that is not on the ground? I'm definitely going. I'm like, here we go. Babe, I got to go to Russia for like a week because I'm about to get $3 million. We going to Russia? Why? No, they said just me. They're not paying for us. So, Matt, how are we going to flip the bill to go get me to go to Russia with you? But no. This is what's happening. Okay, we're not doing that.
You know what's sad? I can actually see this being. I can actually be on the phone with you and hear this conversation and going, "Hey, bro, you want me to call you back?" This is about to be a lot of math and a lot of stuff.
Hey, I'm not saying anything. Like I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta love your partner or whatever. You gotta be okay with my wife. Just she likes to be around.
Gruss just came in here. How Gruss been at? I just realized that.
Being
Gruss, where the hell you been? You ain't been here.
Gruss, we got smooches to ourselves, yo. I'm just letting you know. I'm sorry, Gruss. You know what we was going to do? We was going to like mail order smooches to you, but then we was like, she came in and we were just like, no. We're taking this one for us. All right, let's go for the next one. We're gonna evaluate all the nonsense that they telling us today.
I think this one I feel like everybody should know. This one is about pulling out. And it says many men aren't able to withdraw the penis on time, and pre-ejaculatory fluid contains.
I didn't want to.
I know, that's why I did it.
Don't look at me. I ain't got no that
problem. And pre-ejaculatory fluid contains sperm from previous ejaculations. 27% of women who rely on this method become pregnant during the first year of use. And of course, it doesn't protect against
guys.
STDs.
You want to protect yourself, you put on a condom and pull out at the same damn time. That's what I used to do when I was like,
unless you're from the same race, you got them always fucked up.
Oh, you from the same race, you getting somebody pregnant regardless.
Because my pull-out game is over 9,000.
My pull-out game is over.
I want to sit back on my side.
I'm tired of this shit. But no.
Grunt said he out on. Grunt said out on bail.
Out on bail.
Yeah. What'd you do, Gruss?
You out here in these streets wilding, Gruss. Gruss pull out game out the grocery stores. He be robbing old ladies actually.
Like I don't know if that's real or not. But
what the pull out thing? I guess if you could no, it's not real. Like dudes, honestly, don't even tempt fate. Like really, don't even tempt fate because even though people are like, oh, my pull-out game is strong. As soon as I feel the tickle in the balls, I'm pulling out and start jerking. I'm like, dude, don't even play games like that because honestly, if you have, let's just say you just have strong semen. That day, you're just really doing well. All right? Just really doing well. And all you need is that little bit to come out. Like, you could be in mid-stroke.
Sperm cell
yeah, you don't. Honestly, yo, you could be. I seen this happen to dudes all the time. Like, they got porn star pull-out games, okay? And, dude, you could be in mid-sex and that thing will slip out of you and you don't even know. Like, you nowhere near need the nut yet. Mid-sex. Right, you could have slid it in the first time. As soon as you slid in, you could have been too excited. There might have been sperm at the end, right at the tip, waiting for you to slide in something. That right there would get her pregnant. Don't even play games like that, dogs. You want to wear the rubber, or tell her get on that fucking shot, or them goddamn things that they should insert in the body, or go get snippety snips. You know, because
snippety snips.
If you don't want kids, don't get kids. Me, I'm already married. I don't care. There's only one person. I think I'd lucked out on everybody, honestly. I should have like 50 of them, honestly.
Yeah, Quagmire.
No, I should have been giggity. You know? Should have had a lot of them. Somebody, I was still dropped off at your doorstep. Sometimes I look at my email and I might see some Chinese lettering or some Japanese writing like Asian, and I'll be like, please. Don't let it be now. And I click, and they be like, "Oh, do you want to buy some soap?" Like, thank God, it's all bullshit.
When they're gonna say you gonna buy some soap, you gonna scroll down, there's gonna be a little bit of girl, and they're gonna be like, "This is also your child." I knew it.
I'm like block. Nah, negative. Nah, but no.
You know what? Spam that.
That's spam. I'm reporting it. Block. What the fuck is going on here? Somebody trying to get me. Nah, but definitely don't even play games like that, yo. It just takes one sperm cell to impregnate one ovary. So chill. But so the best way I know of, and this probably still not the best way, but put on a condom and pull out with the condom. That's just the best way I know of. You like, oh, the feeling's gone, Matt. Oh, that baby's gonna be longer.
The feeling's gone. Oh, you got 9 months.
You got 9 months, and then you got forever with that kid.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know, cause I don't know. Since me been friends, and all that dirt shit I did, and the mean shit my wife did, everybody got pregnant after us.
Word, me too.
It's really weird, and like
me too. I'm part of
me too. It's really strange. I pull out, like me and my wife is we have a relationship. We date other chicks. Every chick that we ever had intercourse with. I never wore rubber and never got none of them pregnant the whole time we ever fucked around.
That's lucky.
It's just as soon as they stop fucking with us like that, and then when we get a boyfriend, it'd be like a month later, all of a sudden they'd be like, I'm pregnant by him, and I'm like,
you know
what is happening?
The worst thing is when I see guys.
You got pregnant like the first time you let them hit.
Yeah.
Well, technically, some of them was in the South, and them niggas down there don't pull off with shit. They get 4 strokes and be like, girl, you know. So what you trying to do now? Trying to lay down, trying to go take a nap. Niggas just busted. That's it for them. They don't give a fuck. Me, I'm a performing artist.
You know what happens every time you do nut inside, like even though I done that for some reason in my head. Sometimes, for some stupid reason in my head, this is why anime fucks you up. I think about that, you know, when they bust inside a woman in hentai and you see the little bubble come up. I was like, what if that's what it looks like?
You know how much you have to do with that shit?
Hey, man.
I'll show you after the show. I'll show you after the show.
You ever seen hentai and then they shoot the stream in?
I don't watch hentai.
Oh, you're such a nice person. So next time you're on that site, right, you go to the hentai and then you watch it, and then you see that it looks crazy because it looks like the woman don't even really have a vagina. She has a place where you keep your nut. It looks stupid.
He is telling the truth. When they do a side view, all you see is just a frame and this long shaft with just a hole in it, and all you see is just get filled up with semen. And you be like, there's no other part inside her, and she just made of rubber. Like, I don't know how side this works. And it's like every hentai is like that. It's just weird.
I gotta see what y'all talking about. I'm trying to envision it where you're describing it to me, and it just looks like
it's great. It's awesome. And then there's always sparkles afterwards.
Sparkles. Yeah, it's always sparkles. Nice bright light. People all happy. They don't have problems at the end of this shit. Like
bling bling
like,
bling. I was like, yo, I wish
like
I could.
If they just fuck buddies in the anime, it's like the most grateful thing ever to do in the anime because they do that. They must say nothing. All of a sudden, they're like in school next day, not talking like it never happened. And then like 30 minutes later, they're doing it again. Like it's just.
And then he's like, got her by the back of the neck inside the bathroom somewhere. You be like, yo, how does this happen?
Like only in Japan is they can live this life. Over here, nah. That's called child support, some protective services, and some cops getting called.
Facts. Facts.
We'll go bad.
What's the next? Guys, what we're doing is we're busting myths, like sexual myths, and we're trying to like compare our experiences to what the myth busting thing says. So a lot of it so far kiss my ass, but we go.
Okay, this one talks about sex after you get married. So you guys can chime in on this because you're both married. It says,
you want the truth? Don't ask me. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Okay, the myth was once you get married, your sex life declines. And it says recent studies show that married couples have higher sexual satisfaction, have more diverse sex, and have sex more frequently.
They lying like a motherfucker.
They lying like a motherfucker.
And look, the only way that's true if you are married and you have no plan for kids. Y'all can go balls to the wall, but once you have that first baby, that sex slows down.
The only way this works, okay? The only way this works, and I'm gonna be serious. The only way this works is that you both have dynamic sexual thing. You guys have to be open. Both of you have to be open to the idea of having dynamic type of sex life, all right? So both of you aren't open to that idea of it. Your sex life is going to decline very fast because not only are you not to be an asshole or whatever, but not only you with the same person, so that drive to get it isn't there anymore. You know what I'm saying? That drive to like it's something different about when it's like a girlfriend or something, because there's always this drive like, okay, she can leave. I gotta get it. You know, you still got kind of that drive. It's not the same drive as when you're trying to get coochie, but it's the same drive. It's a drive. It's still a drive. Now you're kind of like, it's like accessible vagina. And I think it's vice versa too. I think women are like, oh, okay, this it's almost like that toy in the closet you could go grab at any time. What they do, like you're like, I don't feel like doing it today, but I could get it when I want to. So it's almost like the same way with guys. You both got to be on that same level.
I feel they may be talking about newlyweds too.
My toy right now open. Nobody just knows where it's at. Everybody sees it, right? And they're like, they just think it's a giant flashlight on my thing. I'm like, nah, baby.
It's a flashlight, right? It's a flashlight.
Dude, you gotta touch that if you want to. It's blue.
Why is it so sticky here?
I'm like, I don't know. I should have been washed out. So been used my toy. But yeah, so if you guys are not both, but you guys also got to be willing to do different things. That's what the problem is. A lot of people. Yeah, you gotta be you guys gotta be willing to do things that would be sexually fulfilling to both of you.
Just wake up one day and also you got leather straps hanging from the
ceiling.
Like
or do a thing that maybe that person's sexually satisfied about, or vice versa. But if you both aren't willing to do it, then it ain't gonna happen.
I feel they may be talking about newlyweds, like go through that honeymoon period, like only like a first few months after they married, and
let me tell you something.
And they want to fuck every day.
Let me tell you something. Okay. That newlywed shit is only cool. You realize the whole thing is the newlywed thing until you're married. Everything you're like, oh man, we went from having sex every day or at least twice a week to like, man, have sex this month. Like you'd be like, so, you know what I'm saying? So like you realize that whole fucking chapter was thing. But hey, man. It's not, but again, it's not always all just about that. You know what I'm saying? But it's very important that you do it in a marriage. It's super important. Like you need to have that body connection. It's something weird, some animalistic shit. We need that body connection for us to feel like, okay, this is my partner. All right, because if not, then you kind of lose sight of that person a little bit. Whatever. And that's how, and I think, and then for guys, and maybe I'm talking about not the piece of shit dudes. I'm talking about the guy. I think that's where things get kind of blurry because again, we are a giant fucking factory of semen that wants to come out every day. We a distribution center. We fill up our tank. Our body automatically fills up the tank and then wants to let it go. All right, get the guys out of here. Get the guys out here. And that's all we thinking about every day. We wake up every morning, and then all of a sudden, y'all not doing it no more. And you're just sitting there like, and now that distribution center is getting backed up. It's getting backed up. We got back order, people. We got back orders. All right? So now you start going through the list, and you're like, well, there's a client over here and such and such. If I can get them off the books, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I can get some of this product out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
now he sounds like he's speaking from in his mind of experience of some shit that he had in the past life. Like,
it's so weird. Guys don't want to talk about that. People don't want to say the truth. The one thing is everybody wants to be like, oh, men are just pieces of shits because pieces of shits. Maybe sometimes guys are just biologically some way. And I know that's also a hard thing to grasp. There's just certain things biologically we have in us. Okay, women are just more nurturing and caring because they give babies. They have babies, and they have, you know, the body makes things for babies. So it's a little bit more intense for a woman when you enter her. Okay, that's more of a different connection. Okay, for guys, it's a fucking factory. Okay, we just got baby juice coming out of us. We're like, oh, good fuck. Who get this baby juice? Please get the fuck out of me. I got to get it out, yo. And I don't think men really talk about, I don't know why I went on this tangent, but I don't know why men don't talk about how hard it is just to keep that under control. Just under control. Just, like, oh, you need to be a man. Okay?
What the hell's a man?
You got to be a man, right? Don't you dare be fucking all these other things. Okay, I won't. I got to figure out a way in my brain to tell my body, listen, we only got one buyer, okay?
Just jerk off.
Okay, no, it doesn't work that way. It's weird. Like I said, for women, it's the connection, right? It's this weird connection. Jerking off takes the edge off, okay? Okay, it's like being on a drug all the time. Your body's naturally producing a drug, and the drug is heavy, okay? And that drug wants you to fuck, yo. That drug just wants you to fuck. So now we have to find a way, because I was thinking about this. One day I was stupid high, right? But I started thinking about this. You know, I got my shit under control. I want everybody to know, okay? I got my shit under control. But you have to find a way to talk to yourself and be like, listen, I know we used to send product to everybody, okay? All right, you know, but we only got one buyer right now. It's like almost asking your body to fail. Like it's almost like, listen, we got one buyer, and now your job as my significant other is to help me distribute all my product. And I got a lot of product on back order now because I'm only dealing with you, right? I'm only dealing with you, so I'm freaking out. Like, all right, man, listen, I'm trying to hold it together. I'm looking at my books. Math ain't adding right. I just did the numbers, right? I just did the numbers, and it ain't adding up. You gotta up your level of whatever you know. You gotta bring more drivers out here because I got too much shit. More of that story is you gotta be on the same wavelength of freakiness, or be willing to meet them halfway on that freaky. All right, or the mind starts wandering. We want to come off the book a little bit. Hey,
some off the books.
Some other buyer came in, like, hey, listen, I got like 4 trucks. Okay, you want 4 trucks? I mean, hey, I got product in the back. I mean, I got, you know what I'm saying? Only reason I thought about this because I literally was working in the warehouse and I started thinking about
this sound like warehouse
and
work.
I was sitting there like, yo, this is like a warehouse, yo. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, more of that story is be on the same wavelength, and it's very important to match each other's sex drive, or try to match each other's sex drive. I don't think
you want to match your sex drive because then you end up like Mr. Gray.
I got a couple chains and stuff at home.
Whoa, okay.
I ain't get to use
next
them
thing.
at all. I am so mad. I got rope.
Next thing, Smooches.
Okay. The next one was
blue handcuffs, sheriff-made handcuffs with the tassels right in the middle.
That's a whole talk. That's a whole talk for a show by yourself. You don't need us.
Yeah.
Whatever, yo.
You gonna get to it too. I'm gonna be like, I ain't never seen none of these, and I don't want to see
freaks, man. We to pretend that we ain't freaks. That's bullshit.
Nobody said nobody pretended. You just hear the shit that you got.
The next one was circumcision has no effect on satisfaction or sensitivity.
You said that, and all I could think of was my penis hurting from a blade next to it.
Yeah, circumcision is kind of child mutilation. It's mutilation.
Mutilation.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is what it is. What happens is if you do get circumcised, you no longer create the what was that? The guy's body is like how the women they secrete that we secrete something out of the sides of the head. So if you are circumcised, you'll see the side of your head. It looks like little ruffles around it. You usually secrete this thing that's like it kills bacteria and stuff, right? But then you have to clean that because that will get you infected too. That's why with some guys got that hood over their head, they got that little cake line. That's that cream. That's the stuff that's creaking. Yeah, that's when they dirty as shit. Good. That means you know clean people. Because I don't know. It's really all about cleaning yourself.
If I watch a porn nigga not circumcised, I change the porn to something else.
Yeah, and it's eye appealing to us. Like
that shit look weird.
It's weird when they gotta pull the hood back and you're just like,
I don't mind it.
Well, we know you would.
I know you would, but porno
because you're not really caring too much about it. Once it goes in, it's in. But to us, it just looks weird. It just bothers us.
Big enough, I don't care.
So is it like a present? Like you be like, hey, I wonder what's this, and you pull back the hood, like, oh,
be like,
dick.
It's a lot of hood back here. Oh, the head is small.
What happened to you? You're not sure what you're about to get. You're like, oh, the shaft is big. The shaft is Let me see if he got the J hook. Nah, he ain't got the J hook either. It's lazy.
Usually I don't mind it if it's big enough because I like the extra fleshiness to it.
Monday said she don't want nothing like a pig in a blanket.
Oh, pig in the blanket.
But it is some they're like
too much,
big, and it's just mostly skin. You're like fucking skin.
I seen those.
Just sucking
I think it's like
skin.
I seen those guys who's like around like, this is porn, guys. It's not real life. Well, no. When I used to do the orgies or whatever, right? Some of those guys, they coming in under like 5 or whatever, and they got mad skin and it's walking around and it looks like a fucking.
It looked like this with some balls to it.
Yeah, it just looked like. How's the best way to explain that?
That's what it sounds like.
It does look like womp womp. Like, I mean, I guess you got a piece after it starts growing, but it's just kind of like.
No, it has to be big enough for me to like the skin.
Nah, fuck that. If I wasn't circumcised as a kid and I grew up with this and I had to look at it every day, I'd be one of them teenage dudes that's going to get it done now.
That's 6 weeks off. Sex, dogs. You put your penis in the cast.
6 weeks? How long was I up here for? Like before I came up here and I got in? I was up here for like 7 months. So that's way past 6 weeks. I could have dealt with it because I like the way I like looking down at that damn thing and that motherfucker got a snap back with shit on backwards. I don't want that damn thing like he got a snap back with a hoodie on top of that motherfucker that's 2 sizes too
My
big.
Shit looking like Luke Cage. That shit just looking like Luke Cage, man. Yeah, I got here with that.
Shit walking around like you want some coffee.
But I get it though. Like, there's nothing wrong with it if you do have a hood on your Jones. You know what I mean? It's all about more cleanliness, and
because they do it,
you still got to be clean.
Control it because most people, like, it's up to your parents, and most men who had it done when they were a baby and they didn't have any control over it.
Right. Now, I wonder how many people would, like, if you had the option to do it, like later on in life, like how many people would be like, yeah, go ahead, cut my penis.
There's a lot of them do that now.
There's some people who trying to get it back.
Oh, you heard about that?
It's called foreskin restoration.
Dude, they take like clamps and they. Listen to me,
like, I don't have a choice in this. I want it back.
They they blame.
I got a choice in it too. I will slap
they blame their parents for how it looks or whatever. They think it's.
I don't like the way it looks. It looks too pink. I'll be like, well, hit it with a hammer. It'll go black.
You're trying to get back an inch of skin, and that's their identity. Like their inch of skin took away something from them.
I couldn't be a doctor. I just want back inch of skin.
You know about Orthodox Judaism?
Like, what are you doing? He's a girl now.
You heard about the Orthodox Judaism thing?
Nope.
They sucked the kid dick after circumcision.
Yes.
And there was a situation a few years ago that there was. Yes. So no, all of them are guys. All of them are guys.
Yeah, the rabbis.
All the rabbis. guys. Now, if this is wrong, I'm sorry, but you need to go. You got to go check the internet because because there was this guy, right? And this is a true story. They did it, right? They was doing it, and he had herpes. So the kids were getting herpes because not only did they just get their dick cut, he's on their dicks with his herpy mouth, right? Dude, because that's fucking gross, right? It's fucking gross.
It made it worse. You made the sound to me because then I had to put it in my mind what it looks like.
Story, yeah, you know, like that? When they do it, it bleeds a little bit, so they suck the blood off. Is what they were doing.
Yeah, and it was supposed to be almost a blessing.
Yeah.
Right? It's like supposed to be a blessing.
Let me die and go to hell. I want to be blessed.
Dude,
shit.
I will punch the fuck out of what? Unless somebody put my son's dick in their mouth.
Hey, I cut it.
I will slap cereal out of your eyes.
Can I talk to you behind this wall real quick?
No, I ain't talking to you. I'm just gonna hook off.
No, I'm talking about the water. Why you covered in blood?
I'm like, hey, what's about to happen here? What the fuck? Just like
see. What Matt gonna do in the open? The cop gonna come get him off.
I don't care.
What I'm gonna do behind closed door, I'm gonna come in. I'm like, Sean, wasn't your suit white? Nah, I changed to a red one.
Dude, I don't care, dude. I would go to jail for that. I don't care. That's crazy. That's fucking gross. My man has herpes and he's sucking little boy penis. Yeah. Sucking little boy's penises after circumcision. Now, you ever seen a circumcision? Okay. I think it's redder than you will ever see in your life. It looked like.
Yes, I think it's no. I never have. As much stuff I've seen, I never watched it. I never wanted to. My dick already cut. I'm Gucci. I don't need to look at that shit no more. My son shit was done when my back turned for like 2.2 seconds. Like,
and they threw the thing over it? Yeah.
I don't fucking remember. I know he was in there crying. I would talk about why I turned back around. It was done. I was like, what's the matter of a second? What the hell just happened here?
Let me try to go doctor.
But I wonder, like, what's, for people who, like, aren't Jewish, what's the, what's the reasoning behind getting it done?
It's supposed to be some blessing thing or whatever. I don't even want to look it up, honestly. I don't want to see. I don't want to see kids getting their dicks on. It's gonna freak me out.
Cause I have a daughter.
Oh, it's gross.
So I never had to go through that, obviously. But I was wondering, if I did have a son one day, would I get it done? Well, I'm leaning more towards no.
But it's also the equivalent of in Africa where they cut the woman's hood off of a vagina.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's kind of like the same
that's
thing.
Seriously fucked up.
See, so it's the same thing. It's just an old thing that we still practice. It's an old tribal thing that we still do.
I'm happy that would practice. I'm happy this damn thing ain't got a hoodie. It's always summer season down there.
It's always springtime over here. Yeah,
it's always summertime.
It's always cool. It's always summer. My thing's always doing this.
My motherfucker walk out with a snorkel with a bald head.
Anytime you put a hat on, it was a condom. And it haven't rained in a long time. All right, go ahead. What's the next one?
The myth that longer is better. And it says, in a UCLA study using a variety of 3D printed penises.
UCLA, so you know this shit the facts.
Oh, them facts.
It was found that women valued girth over length, and the average preferred length was only 6.5, so 6.5 inches.
I think that's true.
That's true.
I agree.
I think
for some strange reason, when shit come from that university, them motherfuckers gonna be like, oh yeah, we did a test. You be like 2, 3 people. They be like, no, we did like 3,000. You be like, well, damn.
One of the frats was having a party. We ran a train. See which ones.
We went to a sorority with a couple of this little 3D print things. Was like, hey, y'all go to town. We got a survey. You write down when you're done. They come back. They were like, why you got extra surveys? We had to try them all. We had to make sure all.
One of the surveys come back dirty. One says, woo.
One come back clean with a
and one girl says, Travis is an asshole. And that's it.
Yo, why can't I picture that?
And he has a small dick.
Oh my God.
But I can see that girth is more appealing than length.
I mean, I guess you want a cheese wheel, not a
not a
because I don't want a pencil either.
See, I told you, my boys. Listen, I said in the beginning, you got 3 inches. You got some size on them 3 inches. And a hook. Oh, you popping. You popping. Don't stop worrying about your life. Oh man, I wish my penis was bigger. You got some thick? You thick? Got more than 3? You about 3 inches?
Remember that real sent you that dude with the super micro penis?
Yes.
I ain't sending you because I know you the curse.
No, I don't like penis in my inbox.
It wasn't no penis.
It was like a nipple.
I thought he was doing this until it started spitting out semen. That's how small his dick was. He was a grown man.
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like a nipple.
I happened to see her one night, and she was still up because we was texting about the wrestling. So I was like, I would send it to her first, and let her tell me what to think about it. I was like, because I would send it to Matthew, but he gonna curse me out in the morning. So I don't. So I was like, I would send it to her first, and she watched. She was like, "What the fuck is this?" I was like, "That's a dick." She said, "I thought it was a fucking nipple."
Was that big? It's a nipple size penis.
He's doing this, and it shoots far.
He got that much. He got that much pump behind it.
Nigga, he got a baby super for behind it. A Gatling gun super.
Oh man, like the rest of his dick is inside of him, and he just can't access it.
I don't know if it's inside.
He looked like Brian from Family Guy.
Oh,
wait.
Shut up.
From Family Guy.
The dog.
The dog.
Bro, the way he did it, he had to pull this little bit of skin back that was already on it.
And he ain't even circumcised.
He went circumcised or big. So in other words, he literally had a belly button.
That is hilarious. Nah, I'm sorry, dogs. I mean, some people just get the short end of the stick.
That has some type of just disorder,
First of all,
like something was wrong in the womb.
Yeah, man, that's terrible, dog, man.
And you can't. It didn't grow right.
He just didn't get the
It's
stick.
a birth defect.
It's a birth defect. It is a birth defect, right?
I think so, because
I mean,
it literally just looked like a nipple. It didn't look like a penis. I was like, how do you even pee out of that?
That's it.
You look like he got a vagina.
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry, guys. We can't show you this. It's YouTube.
No, we'll get shut down if you see this video. No.
Yeah, but that's how big it is.
Okay, stop it.
It's never gonna play because we're in here.
Okay, stop it. That's gross. But
Yeah.
Damn, he ain't get no bitches.
Hey, for some reason he might. Remember?
There is no way, brother.
Remember that hot tub shit we saw where that nigga got out of the tub and his shit was like this and Shirley was like, "Come on, let's go." She still gave him a try. Some niggas out there still get that shit, bro. There's some chicks out there that still give niggas a try.
True. But what is she gonna do with that? That can't enter you in no way.
Hey man, what do chicks do with other chicks?
He better, his tongue game better be fire. Like, if you got a micro penis and then you ain't working on your tongue game, you is stupid. All right.
I imagine it's like licking a clit.
I feel like every guy, should go into if you're growing up and you're watching the show, okay? Go into every situation like you have a small baby penis. Just think that you have a small baby. Even if you have a big one, just think you have, so you could just like learn how to make it happen without your penis, right? Because, I got a small.
You got.
So your tongue game be easy. It'd be nice. She'd be like, "Oh my God, you heard what's the name got that get out tongue." You'd be like, "Shh, no."
Get out tongue.
Now
see
sink.
that video, right?
Now sink. She gotta be able to sink.
Oh,
I'm scared.
Hold on.
Don't worry, I got you.
What's the next one?
I lost it. I got to bring it.
Oh my goodness! Check your history.
Yeah, be like, what you call it? Be like, I'm scared. Don't worry, I got you. It was like, no, sink it. I was like, I don't know what touch he doing. I got the class.
I'm gonna go ahead and enter it. Whatever school he got, I'm gonna go ahead and enter.
When she told her friend, made it more funny.
I would have to be single after that.
You had no choice.
I have to be single because my abilities must be shared with the world.
You know you to be? You had black homeboy with his camera on his wrist. You got to put yours
right on my nose. Right here.
Oh, yeah.
Small GoPro. I'm like, all right, guys, I'm going to show you. I'm a headband going to bring right here.
He going to be right for his eyes. He going to be like, I don't even see my work.
I don't even see it. Have it going down in the angle. Like, all right, guys, you're going to see these techniques. If you want to learn the full thing, my CD, my album was like $300.
Yeah,
dog.
It's not even a
this shit for free.
DVD. It's an album.
I'll be like my man being in Taiwan. I'll be like getting it popping.
Why it gotta be an album, not a DVD? How
it's an album. There's a 4 pieces. It's a whole album, dog. You gotta put it on record.
A whole DVD set.
And it is
Blu-ray.
And it's 4 easy payments of $4.99.99.
Whoa, God, wait a minute.
Hey, you want to learn or not, yo? You better be invested.
Four payments of $500?
Be invested in your craft, dogs. What are you talking about?
4 payments of $500? That's $2,000.
You got to invest, man.
First dude
you want to
buys
please
that
her?
for you I swear to God.
Like, you must really need it.
Like,
Yo, listen,
let me
zoom
in on this because
you
he's doing
gotta
something.
want it, man. You want to please your lady? Always please your lady. For investors. $499.99.
Niggas gonna be sending Matt their whole entire life savings.
You better.
For some shit
You
to happen.
better. You're gonna be the best in the world. Listen to me. Look at me. 4 easy payments. I'll start sending it to you tonight. No, I can't send it to you tonight. Give me maybe 6 weeks.
Yo, even Jasmine said it. You got a small penis, do like lesbians do. You better rub them shit together like a click. That's what I was saying.
You guys
Y'all
are mean.
I'm talking about that. Yeah.
Did you say?
Me and Jasmine on the same page.
No. Did you say start scissoring?
Yeah.
I'm gonna scissor the fuck out of you later, girl. I'm scissor the fuck out of you later. Scissor me, baby. Scissor me.
Can you imagine walking in on that and your boy doing that to some shorty?
Nah, I'm done. I'm done after that. I don't want to know nothing.
I'm not gonna.
There's actually a movie in the Kama Sutra that with guys doing this.
I know,
technique.
but listen,
I don't know about all that
laughing.
techniques.
Look, I'm not gonna stop
gosh.
laughing, but I know me at that moment. I'm gonna look him in his eyes. He gonna have that sad look. I put my phone and hit record, and I'm be like, "I'm never letting you live this down.
No,
you have to kill me now."
The one thing I'm really scared of walking into one of my homies' house and seeing is his legs in the air. Like, I'm gonna be
What, get his ass licked?
like, I don't care what it is. Like,
For
his
anything.
legs is cocked up. He getting his ass licked, or he getting power driver. If he's getting power driver, it's 10 times worse. It's 10 times worse. Like, if she got a strap, and he's just like, "Oh, bro," I'm like, I can't be friends with you.
You talking about that video like on Instagram?
Yeah,
on the board?
dude, that's
yeah.
so-
He's like, "No, it looks like, bro." Show him he's bent over. He's like, "And now what it looks like, bro." I swear that would look like.
She back there with a knife and fork, getting popping. I was like,
Oh my god.
He was like, "He's like, I got a crib in basketball." She massaged it. She was like, "Yeah, massaged it."
I know there's one dude. He's a bodybuilder, right? No, I want you to think, but he's jacked. Okay,
I don't like where this is going.
and he likes his ass toss. And I'm like, I can't even imagine your big ass turned over and being like, "Ooh," it's just like letting the girls just lick up your jaws. I was like, yo, hell no, man, hell no. I'll evacuate my whole system on you, my whole system. I don't care if whatever I don't have is coming out. All right, okay. It's something. The shit that I ate tomorrow is coming out. See how I
Taco
ate?
Bell?
See, I ain't
even been there yet.
I did the present and I did the past and the future. Yeah, I ate it tomorrow and it's coming out today. All right, I'm gonna just release. You even look. I'm just gonna shut it all down, and y'all gonna be like, "Damn, yo, Dragon got mad skinny. How?" I'm just like, "Man, listen, I released all the fluids and everything on her ass. I told her not to touch me. I released. Don't do it to me. I'm not the guy.
What's another one?
That makes my butt twinge. like my ass, like, "Ooh, no, don't do this." Like, it's like, "Oh, don't do it, yo." Go ahead. What's the next one? I want to get off the subject.
Okay. Well, I figure we all know jacking off doesn't make you go blind, right?
I hope not,
Okay.
because I'm catching
No,
up.
No, but this one, the first part, it has a picture of a guy, and it says his name is Sonny Nash. In 2012, at the annual Masturbate-a-thon.
White boy.
The guy that died?
He spent 10 straight hours masturbating.
How?
And, it goes on to say he hasn't gone blind or grown hairy palms.
Let me holler at you. I would have been bleeding after number 4. Do you understand? I'd have shot out all types of blood. Somehow, number 5 would have shot out. Bam! I don't know how people. Like, I remember when I was young. After when you hit to the 4th one, you just everything after that. It's just super sensitive.
What piqued my interest is there's an annual Masturbate-a-thon.
Yeah.
Where?
You know when guys.
It's probably LA.
You cannot think.
Are there tickets?
Probably.
Can you go?
There are tickets to all these kind of cons.
I probably stink. It smell like mad cum all over the place.
I was trying to hold that last in. I was trying to hold it in.
It smells like.
Just walking in, you be like,
Oh,
it smelled like mad.
Oh,
do
you ever smelled like cum that like happened like probably earlier that day? Like you fucked around and like left the condom, like not recently, but like back in the day, like messed around and like left the condom somewhere. And you just like
no, because I didn't trust the hoes.
My thing is my condoms always came with me.
Well,
like even if I
probably stale pussy juice on it too, that's making it stink. If you talk about like a condom, it's not just
just latex stink.
Yeah,
but
latex too.
Mine's never went with me. Mine went to their bathroom and I flushed that bitch and I made sure that motherfucker disappeared off the face of the planet.
Did you hear about the guy? Maybe I just heard a story. Maybe it's not even like a real story. But I heard about the guy. It was a guy who he called over a plumber, right? And because he had a bad, he had really bad clogs in his toilet. He don't know why he couldn't get his toilet unclogged or whatever. He said he tried everything, called the plumber over. The plumber came over. He was like, well, there's a problem. It's like a big blockage of like 12 different 12 condoms in here. He pulled out the big blockage of condoms. He was like, well, now we got a bigger problem. He's like, what's that? He was like, I don't wear condoms.
There's no problem.
So don't flush him.
There's no problem. He'd be like, I'd be like, hey, how much the bill? This such. These yours? Yeah. So, can you leave? What you doing? Let's go. I just gotta clean my gun.
I just want to know. No, that was a story I heard. Maybe I heard it from somewhere. So wherever I heard that story from. Well, yeah. But
you know what? If that happens to me, and there's all of a sudden a whole bunch of condoms in my thing, she can't get mad if she come home and there's like 50 bitches walking around ass naked, and I'm like, I just fucked them 10. These next 10 are going next in line, and 45 minutes is waiting for my cameraman to get here. Man, I go show with the lights. I'm like, hey,
I won't
be here. Thank you.
I won't even tell you what I'll do. It'll be some fucked up.
And I know what you would do, but you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be in the States. You'd be gone. I know you.
Nah.
You will leave.
We're all going to suffer.
Hold on.
Not
first?
Not you. He's fine.
This nigga will never let me go first.
Make
shit, son. Jesus
That's
Christ.
fucked up, though.
Why you always want to go first?
Because I called it.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy that you called it. Don't matter.
You call it.
No,
How I called it? Because I've been wanting this way before most of y'all had good lives.
What's the next one?
Okay, speaking of condoms, it says double bagging. Wearing 2 condoms at once seems like a more effective way to prevent pregnancy, but in fact, it increases the chances because the layers rubbing against each other causing them to break.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Heats up the semen.
You ever had a condom break off inside a chick?
Huh?
You ever had a condom break off and stay?
Oh, what? So yes. Didn't that though? Like it wasn't at that point. Just yep. I had one got stuck in the girl before.
The girl freaked out on me when that shit happened.
It broke and got stuck inside. Like I came out of it. I only had a ring around my face, and I was sitting there.
The ring.
She was like, "Where's the?" I was just like, "Wow, this feels." It's starting to feel really good. Hold on, and I'm just like, it's just a ring. I'm like, there's something inside you. So
did you gotta like dig it out?
She had to dig it out. I wasn't doing that.
Yeah, if it breaks off with us and goes inside you, that sounds like a health problem for you.
Get it out. You need to get it out or go run to an emergency room.
Like,
come take me. I gotta go home.
Yeah. y'all know the inside of that. I dig this know it. We go in there with a finger. Someone's got nails going there and be like, now you bleeding to death. Look at this. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen like this.
But mess around with me, I'll get a spoon. Fuck around with me. I wouldn't know that I'll panic and get a spoon.
Just now, like maybe you should got a spoon and just like.
I always said like if, like I feel bad when guys like they end up like getting pregnant the girl they really don't like. Right, so like they get pregnant. That
happens to a lot of guys.
That girl that looks kind of like a germ, and you're just like, why did I even do that? That's what I
like
tell you.
Did it out of desperation.
The backup. I'm telling you, you're factory. You just taking bids sometimes, yeah. But anyway, like that one girl you just didn't like, and I just feel bad for them, yo. I just feel bad for me. You fuck around me, I'm accidentally that inside you. I'm gonna get that spoon. I'm gonna try to scoop as much as I can. No,
that's a myth. That's a myth. Me and my wife heard that was so stupid when we first got together. She told me she was like, it's a myth of. And you see no Mythbusters too. Not Mythbusters. That's the way it died. You take a Coke bottle, shake that motherfucker up, open it up while it's in there, and then let that shit shoot up there. You won't get pregnant. That's been a myth for a while.
That sounds
stupid.
It does sound stupid, but it's been a myth for a while because that way guys did it.
I think anything that Coca-Cola touches kills you. So I could kind of believe it. Like
burn your shit. Oh,
that's see. That's
tell me I tried it.
See, that's what I no.
Oh God, I would have loved you.
Nobody in my house drink Coke. So what the fuck you trying that for?
I would just been happy, like, yo, oh my God, we accidentally. I'd have been like, yo.
Your sound effect sounded so legit.
Yo,
speaking of like Coke, this is the other type of Coke.
Cocaine?
Yes.
Cocaine?
There was a story I was reading about Richard Pryor back in
God.
the 70s. He was putting Coke on the tip of his dick so he can stay hard, and he would fuck. He was dating Pam Grier at the time, Foxy Brown, and
you would need Coke for that.
That was the thing back then.
And it actually fucked her up, and she wasn't able to have children because there was Coke
residue
on her cervix, and she
oh man, that's fucked up.
So how many fuck Richard Pryor? You just get
so much cocaine.
You fuck with your Pryor.
Yo, so there's a story that him and what was it? It was a singer. Oh no, an actor. Was it Marlon Brando? Somebody.
I think it was Marlon Brando. Yeah. I think I've heard what you're talking about.
Fucked Richard Pryor during a coke binge. During a coke binge, he let him.
Is that why Richard Pryor got that little twitch thing he be doing?
Maybe. All I'm saying is cocaine is a hell of a drug that you start doing gay sex. Like, can you imagine imagine never wanting to have sex with a man ever, right? I'm not saying this is Richard Pryor because he could have just wanted to do it. But let's imagine, but I've heard stories where people be like, listen, cocaine will make you do shit out of just doing shit. Just to do it.
I don't want to do cocaine.
I don't want to do cocaine and then all of a sudden see a homie's butthole and be like, fuck it. Yeah. Like that. Anything that can make me do something like that, I stay far away from it.
No.
So please don't send me no cocaine in my inbox.
Or crystal meth.
Get Eddie cocaine. You tell him, hey, show you looking real good. I'm be like, bro, I know you're a fighter, but I'm going to shoot you today.
You please shoot me.
Please shoot you on both kneecaps. I'm like,
please.
You can't walk for life, bro.
Nothing wrong if you like men. I don't have a problem with it. I don't care. I just don't want it for me.
Killer Quavo said that's some Wolf of Wall Street type shit.
That is some Wolf of Wall. But it was a thing back then. The guys used to put cocaine on their like penis or whatever, because like you're they will absorb it a little bit. But I'm not sure if it really worked like to keep your penis hard. I just heard it was a thing.
I might have to ask the old head back there.
Yeah, I might have to go ask her old head too. I just heard it was a thing. Go ahead. Cocaine.
The original Viagra.
Okay, this one talks about the clitoris, and
this is your specialties. I don't
talk about the clit because we run that shit.
That place a lot of guys can't find.
They say most people think that the clitoris is only on the outside, and it says the clitoral complex is a large internal structure that extends all the way around a woman's vagina and several inches back into her body.
Because it's a dick.
The drawing here looks like a dick.
It is a dick. Everybody's born
with a dick.
With a dick.
It's sensitive and it's theorized to be the source of G-spot and vaginal orgasms. And although it was first discovered in 1844, they are still missing from the anatomical drawings that we see of women in the female body.
I just want to tell you one thing. The way you read that, it sounded like a woman did write that. Because there's no dude is going to write that shit like that. He wrote that. If a dude wrote that, he wrote that with a woman's help. If that shit sound like that, that's some straight woman.
Yeah, I hope so.
Because they know their body better.
I hope so. I definitely would. But yeah, the clitoris is a dick, guys. It's I know it's hard to, but I know it's hard to get your minds around that, right? But it is. And if I have any advice for you, and this is gonna sound very, very weird, so I'm gonna say pause, and pause as much as possible. But you kind of have to treat it that way, and when you're going down there, okay?
You ever seen the movie James?
Almost, but with your tongue, not like yeah. What are you
Whoa.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Hold up, wait a minute.
But you got it like, I mean,
wait
like.
Wait a minute, hold up now. You fucking with a Brazilian chick that shit like a thumb. You might have to really do that shit
I
for
met
real.
a girl who had like a thumb coochie before.
You might have to really do that shit for real.
No. You
Just
lick it. Just lick it.
Are you talking about girls with like super big clits?
Yeah.
It looks like a baby dick.
It is a baby dick.
It is a baby dick. It is.
You
Well, technically, when a girl says "suck my dick," she's kind of not wrong.
You ever seen Jay and Silent Bob, the movie?
Yes.
Where they got
yes.
When they got pinned for that robbery with about the 4 girls, and they're like, "We the leader of the clique. We run that shit." That's always been my thing. That's why I said the clique. It's like, "Oh, you ever heard about the clique? Yeah, nigga, we run this shit." Why? I don't know. Jay said it. That's all I know.
What do you think about the
small dick?
Not the small dick, but yeah, the small dick. the super big small dick click.
They look kind of nasty.
Do they?
Yeah.
No, they could be alright. I mean, not except if she's taking testosterone, that shit started looking like a dick. That thing start growing a mushroom head on it. You be like, oh, what the fuck is happening here?
Killer Quabo said it was Quincy Jones that apparently fucked Richard Pryor.
Yeah, Quincy Jones. There you go.
First of all, Quincy Jones back then was a pretty man. I'm surprised he hasn't fucked a lot of them guys back then.
Well, maybe it was Quincy. I don't know if that's Quincy Jones, but what?
I think Quincy told the story.
I think Quincy told it.
Fucking somebody.
I think Quincy told the story about it. And he changed himself out of the story.
I think Pryor's told. I think Pryor confirmed it, but I don't. Again, if anyone could.
Like he was bisexual, or he liked to just.
Yeah, his wife didn't like him. You know, was always worried about what he was gonna do when he was on his coke binge.
Lado was in here. He said, while on the subject of sex, my girl who works at a hospital told me that a woman came into the hospital for an accident while having sex. Apparently, her girlfriend went hard on her ass.
She damaged her?
Well, she ripped her butt hole?
With a strap.
On.
He said with a strap on without any lube.
What, in her pussy or in her ass?
I'm guessing it's in her pussy. When there were no lubes, that's a lot of just rubber and friction.
Why?
That's
rape.
That's rape.
Isn't that rape?
I think that's rape.
I was in school and I was in billing and coding class and
you got a lesbian friend?
No.
Oh.
One of my classmates, she used to work in the billing department of a hospital, and she was telling a story about because she didn't know how to figure out the billing code for 2 men who got stuck together while having sex.
Wait.
And she was like, I don't know what code to put for this.
I drew just that guy. I never made it. 2 men together. You're like, wait, what now?
wait. So they got stuck?
Yes, they got stuck together.
So they got dried? Like it dried up inside and he can't pull it out anymore?
Or like it swelled up and he couldn't pull it out.
What ended up happening is it's the same thing like what having sex with certain women. If you get too aroused and get too excited, your muscles will clench closed and you can't unclench them bitches. It just does that. And
I heard about that.
There has been guys that been doing gay sex that have gotten stuck to their partner, and there has been guys fucking their girls and their pussy just and lock them in and they can't get out.
Oh, dude.
Can you imagine go to the hospital sideways like, so what you here for?
I'm sorry.
I got another story.
We would never make it
my
to.
Teacher told me.
I would never make it to the hospital because I just started freaking out and I started punching her in the stomach.
Lando said it was in her ass. So she went no lube with a strap on in her ass.
Damn,
that's
she must have wanted to hurt her.
That's rape.
Yeah,
she wanted to hurt her.
Yeah, she wanted to hurt her.
I'd have called the cops immediately. Like, that's your girlfriend. I don't know who that man is in my house.
There. That's domestic abuse.
Yeah, that is. That's terrible. That's terrible.
Monday said, like dogs, they get stuck also. Dogs get stuck.
Have you seen my man
dog and that cat?
They look like cat dog? Yeah, cat dog.
Yeah.
And he was looking the other way because he tried to pull out.
He was like, boom. He was looking. They was like, they laughed. He looking like, can y'all please help us?
That dog is crying.
He's like, my dick is bent the other way around. Please help me get loose.
I have another story that one of my teachers told me. He's a doctor, and he told the story one time. He was working at University Hospital in Newark, and
that sounds bad again.
What he said was a very famous celebrity came in with abdominal pain.
Sound like Ja Rule.
And they did an X-ray on this very famous singer.
It's murder. Good to you.
And they found something in his colon.
Okay.
And
please.
They
did the examination, and it was a mouse in his colon. He put a mouse in his ass, trying to get off. And he just goes on to talk about how they had to remove the mouse out of his ass.
Now, my thing
I just want to know who it was. He said it was he used the term icon when he described this famous person. So I want to know what icon out there put a mouse up his ass.
What icon isn't? Good question.
I might could find out.
You can find out. I think I heard this story before.
But he wouldn't tell us because, of course, HIPAA laws, and he was very strict about that.
Yeah.
But
first of all,
somebody put a mouse up the butt.
First of all, I hear you what you're saying, but doctors never tell that story because they were trying to give you hints and clues to tell you who the fuck they talking about without having to really tell you who it is.
He wouldn't. Like,
wait, so when he got the X-ray, did the mouse die because like radiation or anything?
I forgot what it.
No, can you imagine a mouse
but
inside
he
your
said
asshole?
He was scratching him, and that was causing the pain.
Of course, if you guys don't know, when mice feel trapped, right, they become ferocious.
I forgot what they said if it lived or died.
They will.
Vlado said that's some South Park shit. Cause that's what happened to what you call his boyfriend.
Mr. Slave.
Yeah. Nigga lifted his ass and had a whole adventure.
But they mouses were, if you like, it was an old, you know who did it? Was it Bad Boy? It was a movie. Or was it Fast and Furious?
You talking about 1,000 Ways to Die?
No.
Remember they talk about 1,000 Ways to Die?
I know they showed you, but seriously though, if you put a mouse somewhere and you start heating it up, or it starts heating up, it freaks out.
Oh, it
starts to burrow.
Dude, that's a couple movies. That was Bad Boy. Wait, no, that was Bad Boy. That was one of Fast and Furious. That was a James Bond movie, and then it was in Hostel. It was in Hostel 1 and 2.
How do you think he was gonna get it out? He thought he was gonna go fisting in and grab it.
First of all, one, I don't care how he did get it out. I just want to know how he had to force it up in there. That's the thing that's bothering me.
Like with like a little tube or whatever.
Yeah, but see,
like you put it in your ass and you just let the.
Yeah, but see what she said? Tube. So that means you gotta still force that in your butthole to get that motherfucker to go in that motherfucker. Like that's a lot of factors in this math that ain't adding up. Right? I hear variables. I hear some addition. I think we're on pre-calculus 4, and that shit don't even exist. I don't like it.
I don't like this, guys. What type of
There's nobody against that, bro.
I don't know what type of person.
There's a lot of people who put stuff in their butts, and I question them.
When you start putting animals in your butt,
it's actually, I forgot. It's actually it has a name. It has a medical term name. Name because there are people that do that for a living, just like there's people that swallow anything for a living. There's 2 medical terms for both of those.
Yeah, they just shove things in their butts. They can't stop it.
Let me tell you right
like
now.
I have a family member who's a I don't know what they call. What do you call them? Like super nurses? They're like those. Super nurses? Yeah, they got like degrees and shit or whatever.
What do you mean?
They might as well be a doctor, but they don't want to be a doctor.
Registered nurses or
practitioner they're registered nurses, but they got like mad fucking degree. Anyway, he has
a practitioner nurse.
Super whatever. Yeah, practitioner whatever. So he told me one story about like this person that just kept coming back every day all the time because they kept putting things in their ass and ripping their colon or some shit. Oh my God. And he found like stacks of pens in there once, like all types of nonsense. Like there's just people who just like to shove things in their ass. There's someone right now watching us on the Real Shit Talkers that's probably shoving something in their butt right now.
Please
I
stop.
see
I don't
you.
Want you to be watching
No. I see you. Do you understand?
I don't want you watching us shoving shit up your ass.
Well, why not? Go ahead, do you, baby? Which one of us are you shoving it to? I think it's him.
It's definitely him.
Oh, Alex and his hair. Oh my God, where's my mouse?
You know what's funny? I would not care.
I wouldn't care.
I would not care. I just don't send me no.
Just down on no videos.
Don't send me no photo or no video.
I'm gonna report you.
I'm not gonna.
Look, can you imagine? You're just like, oh, what the fuck?
I'm
gonna send it right to him like, this is for you, yeah.
I'm not gonna report nothing. I'm gonna go take a picture right on 4chan. Type in his email and be like, anybody want to watch this? This man got it all.
All right, just pay me $20 for the video.
Nah, they can keep it on 4chan.
Yeah, they can keep it on 4chan. Yeah.
What's another one up there?
I feel the rest is a pretty kind of basic.
We still can talk about it.
Different positions cannot influence your baby's gender. Because, people say if you do a shoes on top, you'll have a boy. That's not true.
Yeah, I don't know what they talking about.
How do people think that, though?
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. Well, everybody wants to think they got the answer.
That's how my son was born.
On top? Well, you was dying.
I was dying.
He was dying.
Raped.
He was raped. We said it.
I said it all the time. she was like, we did it together. Technically, I was sick. I was raped.
I said the same thing. But first, I was not coherent enough.
Yeah, he was drunk. She took advantage.
She took advantage of me.
Sure.
No, he was. No, he was drunk. He was drunk because I talked to them. I talked to him and them because they both was talking on the phone. He was completely super drunk. He was like, I'm going to go lay down.
I'll go Starkhouse.
Look, shut the hell up. He was like, I'm going to lay down. I was like, okay, cool.
Took it.
I was like, okay, cool. He wouldn't lay down. I was like, oh, he wouldn't tell me no more. This nigga called me next 2 days later and told me something. Hey, so apparently I woke up and I was getting popping, but I was laid on my back. He said, and I don't know how long we was going, but I guess we go for a while because I woke up like, why am I hot and sweaty? I was like, what? He was just like, yeah, bro. So
she gonna be so mad if she hear this guy. She gonna be like, yo, I will push.
Hey, man, it's too
I'm
late.
in so much trouble.
How old are you doing it now? It's too late now. You can't call the cops now. It already happened.
Yeah, no, I'm just playing. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
I
got stock. No, I'm serious. I got Stockhouse syndrome. Go ahead. Continue with the next one.
my wife said the name of what the disease is. Let me tell you. I ain't trying to even say that motherfucker.
Wait, let me see.
Blah, 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 blah. Someone had to send me the breakdown term.
You should send it to me. I am too.
Polyembolocholomania.
Yeah, see?
Could that have been me and Matt? We'd have been like, y'all know what
that
word is.
I would have had to type it in Google, watch Google break it down for me, then be like, pop, lit it.
My wife just said, she said, you liar, sack this shit.
She took it, bro. She took it. We partied to Me Too also.
Like, you wanted it. You weren't complicit in the situation.
No. So let me get this straight. Hold on. Time out. All right? Listen, you can't be double standard around here. We remember, this 2018, everybody want equality, all right? So if you asleep and I shove meat inside you, that's rape. Right? That's rape. Right? If I'm asleep and I just so happen to have a hard beef, it happens. All right? That's an involuntary move. All right? That don't mean get on top. I don't mean that. That's right. Right? That's rape. All right? You're rapists.
I told one of my friends that at my job, because she was like, yeah, my fiance was asleep. I wanted some. So I took it. I was like, that's rape. And you're going to jail. She was like,
you should have been on the phone like,
She was like,
I'm calling the cops.
You know what she said to me? She said, it's not rape. She said, it's not rape. She was like, I got his dick hard. I said, that don't mean nothing. I said, women get raped and they get wet. That don't mean they want it. He didn't want that. You did it on your own. You raped him.
No,
it is marital rape. So it's a thing.
You done bring us some dark things.
See what I did is I got
you, bro.
Let's all have a moment for Matthew. Let's all have a moment.
No, she gonna fuck you up when you go.
They want kids. On this joke.
You gonna go take a nap, you gonna wake up.
Okay, wake up with grits thrown on me or something. This joking.
Oh my God.
I tell that story all the time though. But it is, right? I mean, okay. If we talk about double standards, right? Isn't that double standard? You get on top when it's hard because it's cool, right? You be like, oh yeah, you got a hard dick. He must want sex, right? Now if we go, oh, she ain't got no panties on, she must want dick, right? And you be like, what are you doing inside me? You must want it. This dick, right? That's rape too. Whatever. All right, I'm just saying
y'all are correct.
Y'all want equality, all right?
I can't argue.
You get charged with rape. You get punches in the face now. You get all of it. You want equality? That's what happens, right? That's what happens.
Oh boy. Let's move on.
It's been constant all day, yo. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. All right, I just felt like saying that.
This should be common sense. This one though. Myth: all STDs have symptoms. Facts: chlamydia, gonorrhea, herpes are just few other diseases that do not have symptoms.
We know somebody like that, don't we?
Y'all should know
I
this.
know a lot of people who got something.
We know somebody.
I don't know how bullets I dodged. Okay, I must have been in the Matrix back in the day. No, they was like gonorrhea. Nah, chlamydia. They were like, Matt, I got the such and such. I'm like, hit my paperwork. Negatory. Matrix like competition over here. Y'all got me messed up.
Man,
nah,
I got accused of one about one Jones,
right?
And then I'm like, damn, that's
fuck
crazy. I got that, but I don't have it. She was like, what do you mean? I was like, well, my girl don't got it. And I said, the other two girls we fucked before, none of them got it, and I don't got it, and we all been tested. Who you been fucking?
Right.
That you got it from?
And then that was the funniest part about it. The funniest part about it is like 2 days later, after she tried to make this accused, right? Because I was like, yo, Sean, go get your fucking test ASAP, right? So he went and got his thing. He was like, yeah, dude, I'm good, right? Gucci. I was like, all right, fine, you Gucci, right? So he goes, 2 days later, she's on a porn website sucking off 2 dudes, and they power driving her, right? So we're sitting there like, how dare she? Like,
mind you.
And this is when porn just started getting popular.
Mind you, this is on Rude.com, the beginning of Rude. We knew the two dudes.
And I knew the guy. And then she made it seem like
he knew one, and I grew up with the other one's brother.
I'm a guy who likes to gather information sometimes, right?
So she out here spreading.
Yo, so she.
Spreading?
Now I'm not sure what she do now. This was a long time. We don't know where she got it from.
Spreading is the worst thing, because after that, we found out she was in a real porno by a real porn company in Florida, and she did 3 films.
And I'm saying, like,
two of those shits. One of them was with a girl. We don't know who that bitch was. That bitch was ugly, so she probably never.
Oh god, she was a Super Saiyan with no edges. Go ahead.
And then the second one, the second one was a black dude that me and him liked. Cause he was tearing out all the chicks that we weren't tearing out. He was a hood nigga. After a while, I ain't seen him in no more porns after this. I don't know where he went at this point. She ruined his career.
She gave him the T-virus.
And her career, and now she's the most holiest of holy people with 2 kids, and make it seem like,
oh bitch, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. You know, she could
you
go.
Done affected like what? 10
can't
people?
say it. I don't want to suck my dick because you got me fucked up. She could go suck somebody's dick. They got AIDS, and they could just go ahead and be together. Cause remember, we found out they had a whole herpes website. Remember, they had a herpes dating website for people that have herpes to be people with herpes. We was like, what? Let me send her this link.
I'm still trying to find the vampire website because I heard there was a vampire website for people who wants to be with vampires.
Oh no! Yeah.
So I'm registering myself as a vampire.
Have you ever heard of Bug Chaser?
All Dev Digital had a girl go up there and she found one. This white dude. I swear to God, nigga look like he from fucking Lost Boys. Long ass hair. He mad. He pretty in mind of homeboy to play Aquaman, but his beard is like more shaved down, but this is long, and he has real fangs. And she was like,
"Yeah, you can get your teeth fanged up."
No, his no. He ain't got his fanged up. His is just like that.
Oh, he natural fangs.
Yeah, and she was like, I'm a little weird. She's like, I don't know. I'm a little weird because I seen pictures and I don't think he's real. She saw him. She went to the camera. She was like, listen, look, I won't come back. Just don't look for me. I was like, she about to go have a baby. I was like, what is this website? How do I get on? I was wanting to be a part of it.
How we get to vampires? I'm sorry, guys. Go ahead.
Have you ever heard of bug chasers?
Bug chasers?
Yeah, people who actively seek to catch like AIDS.
Why?
Because they're fucked up, obviously, but yeah, they're...
How messed up your childhood had to be that you're looking for AIDS?
I don't know. It's called bug chasers. It's called bug chasing. They actively seek to like catch AIDS or fuck people with AIDS. It's like, I guess, I don't know if they really want it or they just want to play Russian roulette with their health, like the thrill of it. But it's the thing. It's called bug chasing.
The best Russian roulette is diabetes. Go ahead and get that. You don't know when it's gonna hit, but when it does, you lose limbs.
Facts. Best Russian roulette is a pack of Airheads. Fuck around and figure out your life.
I won one now for the last week.
You know 7-Eleven does like small packs of Airheads with your drink now? Like you get these small Airheads like this big.
Oh, they got the soda.
And dogs, what in the fuck? Airheads is like sugar with dye. They was like, we're gonna put corn syrup with pure regular sugar, with brown sugar, with cane sugar, with molasses, and we're gonna stretch it.
The thing is, when you get it right, and you shake it up and let it sit for a while, you can see the forms of like the thickness of the molasses in there form.
Oh,
it looks like an airhead in there, and I was like, do I really want to drink this?
No.
My money. I drunk half of it.
How could you? I would have took a sip and died.
See the keyword right there? That's what I drank half of it. I thought it was going to I drank half of it, and it actually tastes like just chewing on like 3 white, like the mystery flavor.
Yeah.
It tastes that. But for some strange reason, it just was like hit my tongue, and then it was gone. And I was like, I don't know what sorcery these niggas made to this drink. But
we already know you ain't got taste buds. Because when I have a lot of sugar, dog, I feel it all in here. Like, it feels like my face get real flushed. And it's just like,
but that's it.
I'm just like, oh, shit.
But that's just it. That is it. I only found it out because of Facebook. But I read comments, people had it. There's other people in the world. There's other people in the world drinking. It was like, yo, I taste the airhead. But when you swallow it, it's just gone. Like, it's just it. Like, you just taste the airhead.
Oh, they put a trick on you so you keep drinking it.
Yep. That's why I only drank that one, and that was it.
I'm like, oh yeah, once you get past the first part, it's delicious, and you don't taste it no more. So you sip again, and you keep sipping. I bought like 5 cases. Yo, like, oh yeah, but now I got type 1.
The picture I seen on Facebook, some dude was like, I bought one of these. I went back. Nigga had sitting in his car. He had like 8 of them and 2 in his hand. He was like, I bought more. I was like, I drank 1, and I took that bottle. I was done. I was like, push it outside the car. Boom. I was like.
No, I want.
Like not to have
is that guy gonna still be around in 6 months?
Well, he was already black and he was this skinny.
Okay, I want to go. I want him to make another video in 6 months, and I want him to be like, "So this is my medical record."
I got type 8 diabetes.
Type 8. Like what? Like, they just made it up. They just made. There's like they had to make up a new version of diabetes for me.
Like
I look at food.
I look at food with sugar, and all of a sudden everything just hurts. You be like, everything got sugar in it. I look at vegetables all day.
Yeah. I take a picture of vegetables I keep in my wallet. Because if I even see a donut, all right, I need my insulin. Because I'm going to die in the next few minutes. So, I'm just shooting. I was just like, I'm going to go down the street.
You go to the store? Fuck that store. Fuck that. Oh, my God. What else you got up there?
Let's just jump to the last one because it's getting kind of late. It says a 2005 multinational survey concluded that the average duration of coitus before male climax was just 5.4 minutes.
What? The what?
How long it take you to bust
the coitus?
Yeah, how long it takes?
I like that word, the coitus.
Coitus. Yes.
Coitus.
Yes.
Oh, I'm about to fuck.
So basically, the time before you stick it in.
I'm gonna use it.
You gonna use it today?
I'm using it now.
Look. You gonna use it today? You use it tomorrow. By Wednesday. I'm going to ask you, do you remember what the word is?
This this conversation is getting to me, dog.
Don't try to use it down in this sentence like you don't.
All right,
but yeah, like the average time, 5.4 minutes.
Oh, them girls got that ooh, nah. That's why. Them girls got that heat over there.
Because it's titled Premature Ejaculator, Maybe Not. So,
because them girls got
that
heat. They got them flames over there. You guys sliding like, girl, I'm about to... Whoa!
So if you think your man is a 1 minute man, he may just be average.
They be average. Damn,
they get that moment. Maybe you get that moment when you stick it in. You be like, don't move. Don't move.
I gotta slowly pull it out.
Don't move. You can't pull. You can't pull out. You can't pull out either. You pull out the wrong way and then drink a little bit.
You gotta put your hand on her chest. Don't move. Don't move. I swear to God, now you put your hand on their pelvis. Like, nope. We gotta make this very uncomfortable. Bring this shit out.
5 minutes though.
Oh, sweet Jesus, sweet Christmas right now.
Like you almost became a mom times 3. In the worst way.
Where you going? I gotta go to the bathroom. Gotta rethink my strategy in here. That shit is crazy. Now you gotta go in the bathroom. Like, listen, don't fucking do this. Don't embarrass me. Maybe we could shoot off one, make her, change the subject for like 10 minutes and then go back in there. I mean, just like, I gotta get that first one out of there. Sometimes you need that first night. Maybe it might be. Are they getting the guys on their first night?
I believe.
And how mature are these guys?
I didn't say.
Okay, those are factors. Okay, some guys, they mature. What I mean, like, I might know somebody. I'm not saying it to me, but I'm not saying it's me. You might have an Uzi back in the day, shooting off 12 shots. You just going crazy, right? And then all of a sudden you start graduating. All right, you start moving to a rifle. You getting them, pum, pum, pum. And now you get to a level where you're a sniper, okay? You're not just a sniper, you're a Green Beret, okay? All right? You sitting on that rock for hours, not moving, okay? You just got that one shot, one kill, right? Boom! She nutted harder than she ever nutted in her life. And you're just like, I'm done. Put this one back in the chamber. But you, depending on what type of gun, I got Beretta, I got more shots in there, just in case you want to act up. It really depends, I guess. How old are they?
It didn't say.
How old are they? So,
like
because if they're asking a whole bunch of 18-year-olds who just got off the leash, then yeah, of course. Yeah,
I would think so.
They just like, well, I don't give a fuck. I fuck like 12 bitches in a day. Of course, I'm not for it. Of course, 5 minutes. I ain't got time. I got another one to do.
If you're middle age, it just takes you a while.
The factory is reproducing too much. We got too much shit, man. I always think of sex like that, like guns. I'm like, yeah, it's like
sex and guns.
Sex and guns. It just goes together. Like, you're young, you just I'll bust like 50 times in one day. Go ahead, mess with me. You want to. And then, you get to a point you're like, all right, I gotta get better at this. And then you're like, okay, I got this rifle. Doom. Just tearing that ass out. I got like 7 shots in me. Pow, 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 pow. Fuck you up. And then you graduate and you're just like, I don't even need to use 7 bullets. I'm a sniper now. All right. And I'm good at the game. Catch you from long distance. You don't know what happened. She sink. Just go. She just sinks. Like I hit the teacup. It ding. Doom. Gone. But all right. Well, a lot of these stuff we feel is myths. Sorry, there's a lot of tangents today. There's a lot of laughter. It was fun. Okay. It was fun today.
So what are some myths that that we didn't discuss that y'all think people need to like stop believing?
That I only met one girl in my life who really didn't have a G-spot. Like, medically didn't have a G-spot. Mm-hmm. Like, because for a long time, well, not a long time, I thought it was me. I was pulling tricks out. I was like, wait a minute, what's happening over here? All right, I got drinks. Everybody, high five Matt. Let's just talk about it. But there's usually always a spot, okay? Mm-hmm. And if you're with someone, you have to find it. Now, the problem with a lot of guys is that they don't care.
True.
Again, they just like you said, they got a member. They feel like just by shoving it in there, you get yours. I realized that the orgasms, what an orgasm is, because a lot of men don't. I feel like a lot of men never had an orgasm. Most men nut. Okay.
That's different.
Yeah. So an orgasm is that mind-body connection type of thing. I know it sounds real hippy-dippy, but it is. That one that makes you drain you out. You're just, I might love her. Oh my God. That's an orgasm. Okay. You're just like, fuck, yo.
That sounded
jeez.
more like the best thing.
Yeah, that's the one you call your boy. You're just like, jeez. And then he be like, oh, I got next. You be like, no, the fuck you don't. Like, what the fuck you talking about? That's an orgasm, right? Mm-hmm. But then it's just a nut. A nut you don't really care about. You nut every day. Just the myth is that guys are easily able to have orgasms, which I believe is not true. I don't think we're that far away from women that we don't need that extra layer of stimulation to have a real pleasurable experience. Okay, so I know, like, for a woman to have theirs, you got to kind of like get in the brain and then get into the body, all right? Mm-hmm. And I believe it's the same thing with men. So I believe if a guy really wants an experience, a real pleasurable experience, he needs to figure out how to get himself mentally in there. Mm-hmm. All right, and it's not just sex. He has to be mentally there. Mm-hmm. So that's the myth that I feel like I should be busted. That guys are easily able to have an orgasm. Guys are not easily able to have orgasm, but guys are easily able to bust a nut because that's just how our body functions.
Interesting. I never heard it explained that way. I thought it was just nutting is nutting, no orgasm.
No, it's not. Because you think that when you're growing, like, especially as a guy, growing up, you're just like, oh, nutting is nutting, right? But when you start to calm down, right? Mm-hmm. and then you're like, oh, there's another levels to this game. Like there's levels that I haven't experienced, or especially if you start thinking of it more of a woman side of you, like how is she getting hers, and how tough it is maybe for her to get hers. You kind of like. You start and you try to internalize it a little bit. You're like, oh, there's another level. And then when you finally experience that other level, you're like, oh, this is where I want to be. Like this is, that's where you get crazy men, because then they start being like, well, I don't know anyone else that could take me here. All right.
I asked him, I was like, cause y'all was talking, on last show about women's, like hitting women's buttons when y'all fuck.
That's that word.
And I said, do men have a button as well?
We have a button. I told you, we have a button.
That you get a guy to orgasm, right? You hit a button. You hit that. You hit that. Dude, you hit the crazy button.
What I explained to her was, for you to hit that button for a guy, you had to have found that one guy that has never had anything that you've done to him before, and it's some shit that he liked that he ain't trying to lose ever again.
All of a sudden, she's sloppy. She got the 2-hand job playing with the balls and everything, and you're just like, oh. and then not only she took care of you right before that, right? She took care of you right before that, and then she did that damn thing, and then she's like, and then you just buzz his nut, and you're just like, oh. And then she'll be like, I'm going to get you a sandwich. And you're just like, it's coming again. Like, you know. That guy? Yeah, you hit that crazy button. That crazy button is real.
I've had a few of those.
Yeah. More that story is, guys have crazy buttons too. I think for a guy, he would have to experience. He would have had to experience that enough times to know what that is, so he won't react weirdly, or he could check himself, because guys, we will check ourselves first, right? Most of the time.
Like when you're getting too deep.
When you get too deep, we'll check ourselves first. Even like it's kind of like a defense thing, because So like, but if a guy never really experienced that with another, like with women or whatever, they'll just go over the rails. This usually happens. It goes over the rails. Some monkey shit start happening. We get real primal, real fucking primal.
Like on like with Kmart.
Kmart.
No. What the fuck was I was trying to say?
Oh,
South Park, when they start talking like cavemen.
Oh yeah, you get primal. Man.
Get all primal.
Yeah. I know I get primal. What time is it?
It is 12:58.
So there's a lot of myths that got busted today. Most thing you could take from this podcast, if you wasn't laughing with us, is that you have to learn yourself first, then learn your partner. And then you guys got to meet each other halfway on all the interesting things you guys like, and then sex and other things. And there's a lot of bullshit out there. There's a lot of bullshit. So do your research. It's a lot of bullshit out there. Double condoms. If anybody's out there telling someone to do double condoms, slap the fuck out of them. Like, they're just asking you to impregnate somebody. Go ahead, bro. You got that.
No, sir.
Oh, I'm gonna do the drops today?
Yeah, I wrote that.
Yeah, he's been
bugging.
bugging.
I was quiet.
But is he gonna be on today?
I don't know. No.
Sorry, I do it to my phone all the time. I apologize.
No. You can. No, I'm just giving it to you to read. You can skip that part.
All right. I gotta read it off like a teleprompter.
you got
At 8, we had the Dark Now, where they talk about superhero comics, novels, plus movies. All right, and they say invite nobody like they fucking clowns. All week we have Bravery Arcade. If we want to watch these guys play fighting games, or just come over to Bravery Arcade. Okay, they play all fighting games. It's pretty cool. Definitely check them out. Bravery Arcade again. On Wednesday we have OOTR, Over the Top Rope Podcast, where you find Alex the Heel, Dart, D.A. Duke, and that's at 8 p.m. on Wednesdays. Now, I know last week you guys wasn't on?
2 weeks now.
Yeah,
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Guys, please stay tuned. All right, keep checking the Instagram, the
still been lit. Like
the Instagram's still lit. I know they've been still small vacation for 2 weeks. All right, guys. So make sure you keep checking up. They will be back soon. Okay. Just much going on. Saturday we have a speed run Saturday. We have speed run Saturdays where they try to beat the best time in video games. Okay, and then we come back.
I don't know.
We come back on Sundays at 11 a.m. It's probably a little late today because we had a little technical issues. But 11 a.m. Okay? Well, you get the realest shit talkers ever. The motherfucking Dragon. Alex the Hill. Smooches. We also got Gentleman Jack that comes by. We also have our distant family member right now, which is Junebug. We have so many of you shit talkers. If you want to have any questions, comments, or whatever, make sure you hit it the comment box. We'll read it live on the air on Sundays. If you see that notification pop up on your audio chat, that means that we're just popping something up randomly out of nowhere. Because we do that too. We're audio, video, every-o. Okay? Check out our Spotify. Check out our Google. Check out our Apple. Check out all that nonsense. Okay? And thank you for being with us. The Real Shit Talkers. We talk shit because, we ain't about shit. Cut this shit off.
Superb.